Hi, we're blink-182. Sucker mother turd.
What people react to and what people like is honesty in the music, and so we really try to just be honest about what we wanted to do, what we were writing about.
I hate not saying my mind. I hate having to filter everything. It sucks. Part of the reason why we got to where we are is because we've always just done our own thing, and we have fun in what we do.
You can't go through life doing what people expect you to do if that's not you anymore.
We just try and do our thing. I don't think you can really win people over.
There's not enough bands out there that really want to go and improve themselves. They're too worried about just making something that sounds like what's popular at the time.
At the end of the day, that's what this is about. It's about music. How we look, or, you know what I mean? Whatever. It's about music.
You know them as Tom, Mark, and Travis, three guys running around California naked, making jokes about their wieners. Well, sometime after Enema of the State, Tom and Travis started out Boxcar Racer. Travis couldn't get enough, so he went off to do some stuff with the Transplants. Now they've all become fathers, and their music has matured. But don't let that fool you. There's still plenty of fart jokes left in these guys.
I sleep with my own father.
Alright, go sound check. Go sound check. Go on!
I poop in my own mouth.
How we doing? Oh, good up
Weird. Weird, yeah.
Give me a microphone.
We're still the same Blink, just there's times where the music's a little bit more evolved.
We traveled to Chicago, Minneapolis, and Los Angeles to get exposed with Blink-182.
If we're a band, our name is blink-182, this is our record. Go f*** yourself.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey. You ready to go on?
Yes, I'm ready to go on stage. Putting in my earplug. I'm going to knock wood when I say yes, I'm ready to go on stage. You never know what's going to happen once you walk out there. All hell could break loose. It could be something beautiful. It could be something that you never hope happens again. Let's go find out.
Hi, we're blink-182. Sucker mother turd. Sucker mother turd. Sucker mother turd. Sucker mother turd. Come
When we very first started off with this band, and we just wanted to play a small club in San Diego, that was our biggest dream, and as far as we ever thought that we could ever go.
You go through the years and you start out as this punk rock band, you don't care about anything, and you just have fun. You sleep on people's floors and you break things and just entertain each other, and then all of a sudden people start coming to shows.
And then we got signed with an indie, and then we actually got to go on tour, which was amazing, and then we got signed with a major label, which was incredible, and then we got to put out a record and put out another record, and things started going, and then you hear your song on the radio, and then you make a video.
And you kind of get into a different arena where people start hearing about you for the first time, and they start judging you and saying you're this or you're that, and people start questioning where you're from or whatever, if you're really legit. And then you prove yourself, and you end up kind of being veterans of the game, and you still feel like you're a young band. You still feel like those guys will go, hey, I don't know what people think, I don't know what people are saying or whatever, but no matter what, we're going to try and make the best music we can, and we're going to do it for ourselves.
The past few years have been so many times when you just kind of stop and think, how did this ever happen? It's been such a slow growth, and we've worked so hard all along the way. You kind of lose sight of the fact that it's just been this crazy ride, and we just feel really lucky.
If anything, our band's grown. When I first got in the band, Tom and Mark only listened to punk rock music, you know what I mean? And now, I think this is the best representation, this new record. And it shows that I think everyone's just super into music more than we ever have. It's like a rebirth of our band. It feels, it feels fresh now, you know what I mean? It's fun again, and we're doing it because of music, not because some idiots, shining down on you talking about numbers, you know what I mean? Yeah.
They fell short this time. Smile fades to the summer place. You're yelling mid-morning. And I'll leave her alone. It's never the same again after you came and went. Go, go.
first thing I want to say, welcome to today's meet and greet. My name is Norman. I'm with the band. I'm the venue security director. Basically, when we go up to do the meet and greet, if I can get everyone's cooperation and a couple of things, if I can get you guys when we go up to please stand a single file line as close to the railing as possible. The fellas have several interviews that they have to take care of in the process, so we'll have Sharpies up there so that they can sign it for you. Once they sign it and they say how you're doing and shake your hands and anything else, we greatly appreciate it if you please step to the side so that the next person up can get the same treatment and everyone will be happy.
Smile fades in the summer.
Q101's on the bus, Ryan, this weekend with blink-182. Mark, how was the bathroom?
Bathroom was great. You know, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 6 or 7. You know.
Is it important to win the media over, or are you guys just doing your thing?
We just try and do our thing. I don't think you can really win people over. I think that, especially in the media, sometimes people come with an agenda. No matter what you say, they're going to skew it to whatever whatever angle they're going for in the first place. So all you can do is be yourself, and you can't try and get too wrapped up in media.
Give me the microphone, man.
It's Travis's turn, dude. Why don't you stop trying to hog it?
Well, you guys want to hear more? Hey, dude. I don't know. The media's. I mean, we're aware of it. We're aware of what the press and critics have thought of our band, you know, and we're aware of the people that thought differently from them, you know, in journalism and whatever. But we don't care about it.
The Dollar Bill Tour. I initially laughed.
I just think people have a tendency to mock what they don't understand. And no, I'm totally doing it. You know, hey, no, we've always expected that music critics wouldn't get us and wouldn't understand us. I mean, they weren't like. That wasn't like my friends that I grew up with. That guy doesn't listen to the same kind of music as me. He doesn't know who I am and whatever. So we felt like our fans, and including us that wrote the music, we spoke to a certain group of people.
I got my first copy of the album yesterday, and I heard it. I listened to it like 17 times. One of the guys that does afternoons at our station, he walked in, and I just held it up. I was about to go, dude, have you heard this? And he goes, don't say a word. He said, album of the year.
Wow. Wow, that's a really big. I'm gonna let Mark respond to that because Mark's been claiming that his whole life. So.
I'll just say, wow, that's awesome.
Is that cool?
You can't try and get too wrapped up in media. You have to be honest with what you say. You have to be honest with yourself. And you have to kind of separate yourself from it also and know that it's not exactly real life some of the time. You know.
This is like the Price is Right thing.
It is a Bob Barker mug.
Very Bob Barker.
Porno looking.
We treat people how they treat us, whether they're like a journalist or an interview or, you know what I mean, like some punk on the street, whatever. You know, we try to treat everyone the same and with respect, just how we want to be treated, so. But we never really think like, God, man, we got to make like the press love us or, you know what I mean, like, we just be ourselves, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's the best thing at the end of the day.
Congratulations on the birth.
Oh, thank you so much. That was amazing. It's amazing what sex can do.
Dude, you know what I mean? I know, right?
It's really cool when it happens, you know what I mean, when it's all said and done.
Have you guys eaten here before?
Nope. No, we've never been here before. Not to this area.
First time?
Hotel. We've been to Minneapolis. We're trying
Yeah.
to not like inside here. This is quite.
Because this is a pretty special table that we're sitting at right now. I just found this out too when I got here. I'm gonna remove this and I'm gonna push away the leaves and the plants. And this is the Mary Tyler Moore table.
That's rad.
We will only sit at tables that she used to sit at.
We thought it might be interesting.
That is cool.
Nonetheless. I was in Chicago yesterday with you guys, in Minnesota today, and I'm exhausted. I don't know how you guys do it. Like,
Once you get your momentum up, you kind of get used to it.
I guess once you get on stage, or once you're there sound checking.
Sound check, I'm usually really like tired. Usually I wake up around 9 or 10 or something.
Oh, you guys are wonderful. This is Doug probably already slept with your girlfriends.
Here's an old one. It goes like this.
This is kind of how it is, yeah. That's just kind of what tour is.
Yeah, I went to bed last night at 4, and then I couldn't fall asleep. Like, we got to the hotel at like 7 o'clock this morning. I couldn't fall asleep for like 3 hours after that.
At the end of the day, it's a release for us, I think, you know what I mean? Like, emotionally, and I don't know, you just kind of like let some energy out, you know what I mean? So it's definitely that. It's like therapeutic, I think. it's like cooking or painting, you know, when you make a record. And now we get to go out there and kind of like show it to everybody. You know what I mean? So it's exciting. You see new kids are going crazy. Shows are small and there's like 1,000 people instead of 10,000, 20,000 people. So, I mean, everything just feeds the fire. It's cool.
That's the best part of being in a band by far. That's like why we started being in a band in the first place, is to play live music. And especially on this tour where you come back into these small clubs and you just feel the energy. It's so immediate. You start playing songs and the people are right there. You can see their faces. It's not like so much separation. It's a lot more personal. It's a lot more immediate. I love it. It's fun.
On and on, reckless abandon, something's wrong. This is gonna shock them, nothing to. We'll use this song.
When you talk about the kids, you guys talked about kids all day yesterday, which was great, and it was great to see the kids coming out and showing their support, and you giving a lot back to the kids, not only charging $1 for the shows, but you throwing your sticks out there, you giving your bass guitar. I'd never seen anything like that before in my life, man. That is, like, I see the picks and the sticks, but the whole guitar?
Yeah.
That is something. You're gonna leave a mark on that girl for the rest of her life. That's,
I hope so. That'd be cool if that's true.
It's crazy. It's just insane. I don't even know how to express what I'm thinking right now.
what would you like to say to him if he's watching right now?
I would want to say thank you so much. You've inspired me to now learn how to play the bass, and you've made today the most amazing experience of my life.
Guys, I'm gonna cry.
You see people break guitars all the time. In fact, we do it. And you know, I don't know. I have a bass that last night I could either break it or whatever. I didn't feel like breaking it. I felt like giving it away. It seemed like a waste, you know? Just break a bass. And that's cool that she likes it so much. That's awesome.
You know, it's Travis' birthday today.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Happy birthday, my friend.
Thank you.
How do you celebrate?
I don't know, man. It's weird. I'm away from home. I was here last year at this exact same time, playing this exact same club last year.
Minnesota.
Weird, yeah. So I plan on playing a show and then celebrating after a show, and then going home to my girl tomorrow, my baby, you know? It's so crazy. I don't like to talk about it because I've been gone for 10 days, and I'm going crazy that I can't be with him right now. So I just like constantly play drums or whatever, go hang out with the boys, but it's hard, you know what I mean? He's literally like 25 days old, and I had to leave. It was the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. But it's cool, you know what I mean? He's got to understand his dad plays the drums, and he's a little hoodlum, you know what I mean? And that's who your dad is. He goes and plays the drums and writes songs and plays music and does his deal, and that, you know what I mean? And hopefully our next tour he'll be along with me, you know?
It's just a rad part of your life. It's like you hear about it all your life, that you know, when you have a kid, it's insane, and you're gonna love it, whatever. And then, but you never really want to do it because you're still, you know, you still want to be young, you still want to, whatever. But it happens. You're like, this is the raddest thing in the world, and it's just so awesome. And you have to do it to know it, and it's so much better than high school.
If she ever wanted to do something that you're doing, would you support her 100%? Would you try and
whatever she wants to do?
Yeah.
As long as I think it's rad. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, no, I don't care. I mean,
whatever he wants to do. I mean, I don't know, some stuff I don't want him to do. Like, if he decides to be a ballerina, I'd probably trip for a minute, you know what I mean? But I'd support him.
Yeah, you just gotta like promote their, you know, promote their idea of whatever it is they think they want to do, and then they'll be good at it. My parents wouldn't let me play in a band. They always used it against me every time I got in trouble, so I got to quit my band, or they didn't like the music, or was gonna, you know. I always say, like, I think if my parents were completely into what I was doing and loved my music, I probably wouldn't be here today, because that'd probably be bad, you know.
My mom bought me my first drum set, you know what I mean? So she got me into jazz, you know what I mean? I was playing jazz by the time I was like 6, you know what I mean? Like fluently, like reading everything, so I gotta thank her, you know what I mean? She was supportive, definitely supportive.
I wish, though, my parents, like, were playing the Beatles all day long and stuff, and I wish they were, like, all into it. But I'm gonna be like that to my daughter, so.
What are you gonna play for her?
You know what, there's a song on her first introduction kind of to punk rock in a weird, indirect way. Is like there's a song on her new record she likes a lot, the one that Robert Smith sang on, because it's kind of got this really loud beat to it, and she starts dancing. It's cool. It's not a punk rock song, but it's not like the Teletubbies either, you know?
I never thought I was gonna have a kid. I thought I was gonna end up getting some girl pregnant on tour. You know what I mean? Like the bad rock and roll story. I really thought that was gonna happen to me. That's the only way I'd have a kid. And I met a girl I'm totally in love with, and I had a baby with her, and he's amazing. You know what I mean? I'm more still in shock that I did it. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy that, I don't know, after everything I've done to my body, probably in the last 27 years, I can still have a baby. You know what I mean? And he's perfectly healthy. But you know, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna be me. I don't want to get lost in being a parent and turn into some weirdo and quit my band. Because that's what probably happen if you spend every day with him. But I'm just gonna be the best father I can be and still be me. You know what I mean? Still be an idiot and still have fun.
There's a band though. That's the one thing I remember. Right after I had my daughter, my wife was like, "What are you doing?" And what? And like I was chasing my dogs, holding my naked through the house, and she's like, "You better get this all out right now, you know, because you can't be doing that later." And I'm like, "You're right." So I'm trying to get it all out still, but it's not really drying up, you know.
I think the band has remained unchanged, even though all of us have had kids. I mean, we're still really dedicated to touring and writing songs and whatever. I think it's probably changed some of the lyrics a little bit, maybe, because just you start thinking about different things. You start thinking about the world when you have a kid. But I don't think it's changed the band.
One of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life is Mark's peanut butter and jelly story to the singer of the Kennison.
What is it? What is it?
It's not a rad thing to say when the cameras are on.
Yeah. How about just a little camera?
What happened?
I really don't. I'll say it when the cameras are off.
Okay, turn
I'll
off the
tell
cameras
you
real
all
quick,
about it. I know his camera's on. He's got his light on.
What are you doing here? Why are you in LA? Why are you filming me at the Jimmy Kimmel Show in Los Angeles?
Because you're co-hosting?
Because you're co-hosting.
I'm not co-hosting.
This is the thing. Why are you guys here? It stinks, it's dirty, it's Los Angeles. You're not gonna get anything good. But then again, I'm here. We got free alcohol. That's why you guys are here because of the free alcohol. I thought you were here for my band. I thought you were here for my band. It's free alcohol and hors d'oeuvres. This is a big, big leap for us, for a television station to put something like this on air when we know, and you know, that there's only like a couple people out there that are really interested in what I have to say. But let me just say it right here. I sleep with my own father. I poop in my own mouth. I just made the best record a band has ever made, ever. And if you don't buy it, then you know what? We're gonna kick you out of the North American Free Trade Agreement. All right. What else do you want to know from me?
Where's Travis and Mark tonight?
Travis and Mark are on different nights. We all have our own night to host this show. My night is tonight. The best night.
Hey, we're going backstage. No cameras, guys. Say hello to a guy who's really enjoying himself. Here he is. What are you up to? What's going on?
Just hanging. Look at all my followers.
They start out with a bad night, Mark's night. Then they do the best night, my night, so everyone's like, oh my god, it's so much better and so good. The next night's going to be amazing. And it's not, it's Travis.
Hey, are you getting hot wine out there with you tonight?
Yeah, can I have red wine and water, please?
No problem, man. That'd be the shit. Say hello to the drummer, Travis Barker. You didn't seem like a red wine guy for me, but...
You know what, as soon as I found it's healthy for you, I started drinking stuff that's healthy for me instead of polluting my body with like beer or like mixed drinks.
So Mark and Travis, poopy. Tom, amazing. And so that's why I'm in the middle. We will finish the show tomorrow. We will play some songs. It will be caca. That's what we do on TV. All right, guys, let's go. Follow me. All right, this way. All right, wait up. Find someone wait for me. I play the band. I agreed on something by myself, but they're not joining me.
Hey, is this fun for you guys? Standing out in the cold, watching us not know what to do. Here's a song. Which one?
I am extremely good looking, and the music's great too, but that's so secondary. What really matters
is how we are in bed.
How we doing? Oh, I think I even worse, huh?
And I think that what I've done with many a farm animal is going to be a beautiful thing.
Do you even care what people say about you guys?
No, I don't think we care really what people say and what people think, you know? I mean, we never have, you know, and that's why, I think that's part of the reason why we got to where we are, is because we've always just done our own thing, and we have fun in what we do, and we don't have any shame.
What are you filming right now? This isn't good.
We're just normal guys that have, you know, multi-dimensional personalities, but for a long time we would just kind of around a little bit too much probably, but this record shows a different side of us, I think.
All that stuff I just did before, don't show any of it. It's bad. It's not even funny. It's not even charming.
Maturity is all about assuming and delegating and taking on new responsibilities, I think, you know. And that's going to happen your whole entire life. But, you know, having fun and not feeling old and listening to music and doing the things you've always done throughout your whole life to have fun, to relax, whatever. I mean, that's what keeps you cool.
I think people go through life doing what others expect them to do. But you can't go through life doing what people expect you to do if that's not you anymore. You know what I mean? And I figured that out. You know, I went through like a divorce last year, and it just kind of like opened my eyes to everything. And I'm like, I got to be me at every point of my life. You know what I mean? Whether tomorrow I wake up being a different person and I need to move on or do something, you just always got to be yourself.
It's been a long time that we've been a band, and I don't know, we've always been close, and everything that's happened over the past 5 years with our band, with, you know, meeting my wife, having a kid, I just feel really lucky. We have the best job in the world. I mean, I get to tour the world, play music, which I love, with my best friends, and get paid great money to do it. I mean, I couldn't ask for any more.
Hey, we want to welcome you to our fine country of the United States of America. It's a free country. You can be free. You can say what you want. You can start your own business. You can get married. You can... It doesn't matter. It's free.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land.
Welcome. Enjoy yourselves when you go back to Canada. If the government comes down on you and throws you in jail, just know that you're here free for like a day.
True patriot love in all our sons command. You like that?
All right, well, thank you for coming. It's time for us to go do our thing, showers and what have you not. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Mike.